What is up, you guys? Hope everybody's doing all right today. We are going to be doing the unboxing for the new, well, we got more than one thing here, but we'll just say the equipment. Let's do that for now, okay? I've got my special blade here. All right. Now, I usually don't do this very good. I usually do my unboxing and I tear things all to hell. We're going to try to make it, do it a little different this time, as I scare you guys with the blade. Saying, oh, he'll cut his finger. He'll cut his finger. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. We'll set the good old faithful blade down for now. I don't think we're going to need it. All right. So, pull that back there. That way you guys can see what's going on. Yada. Ooh. They even sent me a magazine with all their products. We'll talk about that later. Let's throw that to the side right there for now. All right. What do we got in the big box? The big box. All right, in the big box, we have got, let's turn this around so you can see it. Now I'm going to do something because with me, you know, hopefully that's the right way. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is the big guy right here. All right, so let's sit that down. We're just going to take a look at what came in the box, and then we'll go through and individually look at everything else. Here is the microphone. So far we got the mixer and the microphone. And then of course, we've got all this is an adapter that we need. Okay, talk about that later. These are another cable that we need. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Well, check it out. They gave us some candy. Hey, when did they do that? When does places ever send you something sweet? We got some candy. Alright, do we have anything else in the box? Yes, we do. We got some more wires. This here is, this is the microphone for the microphone. Alright, so we're going to set that over here on this beautiful little magazine we got. And then of course we got some, let's take a look here. Okay, y'all don't need to see that. That's paperwork. That's not so important. Alright? We're gonna stick that paperwork down here in my all nice little unorganized drawer that I got. By the way, we got some big old bubble wrap. We're going to save that. Maybe I got a prank we can do later with that. What do y'all think? So let's go ahead and close this empty box up for now. Okay? And we'll set that guy under there for now. Alright. So, we got that. Now, let's dive into some of the other stuff. We're not going to look at that yet. We'll set that to the side. We're going to set the candy to the side. Too early to eat candy. Don't need to look at that yet. Let's take a look at, let's first take a look at our microphone and see what kind of mic we got here. Now see, I'm not good at unboxing, you guys. I always mess up. We're gonna try not to though, okay? Oh, look at that, I actually did it for once without messing up. All right, get that out of our way. Here we go. All right, we got some paperwork with this microphone. We're gonna set that paperwork right here. And then of course, check it out, guys. Pretty cool. In the box came with, of course, the microphone. It's actually not a bad looking mic. And they even gave us the thing the mic goes on, which I have a couple of those. But, okay, so we got this here. Small mic. I like it. I like it. And of course on the front of it, as you notice, we've got an on and off. So that's cool. Okay. We got the bubble wrap there. But check this out. We even got a little carrying case. So you know what we're going to do until we get done here? We're going to put the mic in the case so that it's safe. Nope, no money in the carrying case. I thought, you know what? They sent me money. Maybe they sent me candy. Let's see if they'll send me some money too. All right, let's take a look here. Set that microphone down right there. And of course we have this piece here, like I said, that goes on the microphone stand. And then we got the book to the microphone. We'll just leave that in the box. This bubble wrap we're going to stick down here with this other box I got for now. And we'll take this guy. We're going to take this guy and just set it back in the box for now. Keep everything organized here. Hey, guys, this is my first time being actually organized with doing this stuff. So, yeah, you would understand if you've ever watched me do an unbox. I'm going to set this box down here. I don't need that guy right now. And now, we're going to dive in to the Big Papa. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to look at it. I'm going to get out the blade. Don't worry. I'm not going to cut myself. It might look like it, but I'm not going to. Look, I can do it with my eyes closed. Does that scare you guys? Can you do it again? Close my eyes. Alright. I close my eyes. Okay. I don't want to tear the box. This is where I usually end up messing up with these boxes, and I end up tearing them. But we're going to try to get through this without doing that. Okay? We're going to try. I did it. I know, you almost thought I was going to jab myself in the throat, right? Well, I didn't. Did I? Alright, let's go open this guy up. And let's dive in. Alright, we'll look at that in a minute. I believe that's the power adapter. We've got, what do we got here? We have, I believe, and we'll look at this in a minute, I believe this is the cord that goes from the mixer to the PC. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. Now this, we'll just throw that down. We're getting deeper into the gold mines here, people. Excuse me. All right, we got the book on it. We're going to set that guy down here. We got another one of these pieces. Make sure there's nothing in that. No. All right, you know, this company, guys, I'm gonna tell you what, they do a really good job with their packing. They do a good job with all of it. And actually, okay, do we have anything else in the box? No, we do not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna stick these other pieces back in the box. These guys, let's stick them back in there. We're gonna try to keep this box for. Look at that. We opened the box without tearing it one bit. Now that's a miracle. That's a miracle. If y'all know me, you'd be saying, wow, that's a miracle. All right. Now, we got this here. We don't need that. We'll stick that package back in there. Let's close this guy. Let's see. Can I do it right now? Oh, there we go. Guys, this is a miracle. I've actually opened the box and being able to close it back without any damage. I'm going to turn this box a couple different ways so you guys can see it. Because as I've said before, some of you might have just met me, I've got low vision. So we're just going to do a little roundhouse. Alright, you don't need sound effects, do you? Okay. And then we'll go this way. Now this guy is in this side. Okay. I'm pretty sure I had it the right way. That's upside down. I know it is. So there we go. You guys can see it. Now, y'all want to see the mixer, don't you? I believe, from what I can tell, I've had a very similar, yeah, I've definitely had a very similar mixer before, I do believe. Alright, anyways, here it is. Not bad for the size of it. Definitely not bad for the size. That will sit up here nicely. So we're gonna get everything set up here, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like with everything hooked up, and then we'll get into more of this review here in just a second. Let's get it set up. A couple things that I forgot was this. This is the cord that goes from the mixer to the PC, and this is the power adapter. These things are always kind of bulky. We're not going to worry about doing a big unboxing just for a power adapter, okay? So let's get it set up, and then we'll continue. All right, you guys, so we got everything hooked up. Now, I had to plug in my camera here, so I'm going to try to do my best to show you everything I got set up. I don't have everything exactly the way I want it. I've got the mixer pretty much where I want to have it, but I got to get the mic put on the other stand. But let me show you the mixer and how I've got it set up here. Overlook everything else that's on my desk. I've got just bukus of wires. But anyways, here is what we got going on. So this cord here, and I believe I've got it hooked up right, which I'm still trying to figure out something with this, but we'll talk about that in a minute. This here, get some cords out of my way here so I can show you what's going on. Here's the mic plugged in right there. It's got the cord with the 3 pins on the end of it. Hopefully you can see where my hand is, my fingers and stuff. This controls the volume for my microphone. All this controls everything to do with the mic. I'm still learning about this. Now, the second row of knobs and stuff is if I had a second mic plugged in over here, but I do not. And then you've got the ones here. You can, put instruments or whatever, keyboard or whatever else you might have going on. It does have the effects. I can't show you that in this review because I'm on a different camera, or video rather. there's only one thing that I wish was different about this mixer. One thing, and it's not a big deal. I guess you just unplug the mixer or whatever. Is there's not a power switch. So you either just have to leave it on or unplug it. That's the only two options. And that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not something that would have changed my mind about getting it because I got a good deal on it. This was actually a demo version of the mixer. They didn't have any more in stock. So, Shauna, thank you, Shauna, gave me a good deal on this. There's a couple things I want to do. So we're going to talk about that for a second. First of all, this here, let me show you the end of the cord after I get it brought up here. All right, let's turn the camera back this way. So here's the cord. Here's what we got. On the end of it, it's got the little plug that will go into my iPhone. Okay. This is just a little bitty adapter. You guys know the little adapters that come with the iPhone. And then I've got a regular 3/4 inch, I believe, that plugs into this end of it, so I can get sound into my mixer. Now, the only thing that I've noticed, and I've tried everything, guys, and I'm going to give you another view of the buttons, and I'm actually going to get a hold of my salesperson that I will always do my business with, because she is outstanding with describing the equipment, especially if you're visually impaired or something. This is the person you'd want to work with. She's just really, really awesome, to make sure that you are satisfied with the product. Now, what I'd like to do, and I don't know, how often this would be, but I'd like to start doing some different reviews of some products, just like this mixer and maybe some other stuff if they ever want to send me stuff. I'm going to see what happens. If so, cool. If not, that's cool too. I do recommend them. I do have their information down below. A really good company. Really good company. They even send you a magazine, as I showed you. I got a magazine with all their stuff. Anything you need, you look in that magazine, there it is. So let's go back to this. Here it is. I know there's not much light over here. I need to get me another light. I cannot find no way to control the volume for when the phone is hooked up here. I've tried all of it. I've tried adjusting these, but that didn't do anything. These two here, these are effects. Anyways, those are effects. You turn this and then push it down to activate the sound or whatever. And then this here, the more you turn it, the more the effect. You've got 3 buttons here. I do know if I push that in, that completely mutes my microphone. I don't know if it mutes everything or if it's just because obviously I can't see the button, but I'm sure I could get with Shauna and she could tell me. But if you guys are able to identify it, you can even leave your comments and say, hey, John, this is how you do it. This is kind of the master volume for the mic, I believe, because even when I raise it all the way up, it didn't change the volume on my phone coming through to this. So I don't know. There's got to be something. I wouldn't think that the volume's just set to a certain amount. And just so you know, I did try raising the volume on the phone itself. That didn't do anything. Did not do anything. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this point. But this is what we got set up so far. I'm going to eventually rearrange all this. I mean, guys, you guys wouldn't believe the wires and stuff that I've got. I've got 2 keyboards here, This is the one keyboard that controls my one PC. The one underneath this monitor back here controls another PC. I've got a wireless keyboard over there. So I've got wires everywhere. Let me show you. Back here, look at all these wires. Look at all this. I mean, I've got bukus of wires everywhere. Microphone. I'm trying to see if I can. Basically, I've got my mic stand set up, but I need to take the piece off because it doesn't have. Let me try to turn this around and show you guys what I'm talking about. Here it is. Hopefully you can see this. This is another mic stand. I've got two of them. I've got one here and I've got one over here. But I need to take this off, this whole piece here. This little adapter here, I need to take it off, put it on my other mic stand for the one that's in front of me. By the way, Shauna, thanks for sending me an extra one of those. I appreciate it. So, and then of course I got my mic right here. Here's the mic right here, you guys. I had to do some settings on the computer. Now, if you're thinking about doing a setup this way, there's a couple of different options I guess you could do. Now, being that I don't have a set of headphones to plug into my mixer, because then I could just get the sound from that way to be able to make sure, I could hear my voice and stuff. But being that I don't have that, the alternative was going into my settings on my computer, and there is an option under the playback to where it'll say listen to this device. So you check mark that, hit apply, and then anything going into the PC and then coming back out to the headphones, you're going to hear. The only thing I don't like about it is there's a little bit of a delay. It's not exactly dead on, so when you're talking, it kind of throws you off. You know what I mean? Usually I had to take down the headphones, put them down here while I'm talking, because for some reason that delay, it just throws me off. I'm going to talk to Shauna about this and see what my options are. Now, what I was thinking about doing was getting the proper headphones for this mixer when I get the funds to do it, and going from my out on my PC. Instead of my headphones, I'm going to take a line coming out, go into my mixer with it. Okay, that's going to run the sound from the computer back to the mixer, back to the headphones, so I can hear everything that way. Now, I don't know if that is going to cause any type of echo or double feed or anything like that. I don't know. It's going to be an experiment. My other option was I was going to take my smaller PC. I've got a little mini tower. Put my... anyways, I got to do some... we'll figure it out. So, that's the review I got for you guys. That's the opening for this mixer. I've got the information down below. Hopefully I did okay on this one. It's my first decent review or whatever as far as doing an unboxing. So hopefully this will give you an idea about this kind of mixer. And listen, if you want to do recording like that through your PC, this is the best way to do it, I think. It's the easiest way to do it and the least expensive way to do it. All right? So leave your comments down below if you got questions about any kind of settings, or maybe you got a suggestion about the whole phone thing I'm trying to do. I'm going to get with my salesperson and talk to her as well. Again, I highly recommend this company. They get things out to you prompt. Once you order it, if there's still time that day, they'll have it ordered, boxed, and shipped out. And they even, they can even put it on signature requests when you get your items or whatever you want to do. They take good care of you. All right? So, check them out. And, yeah, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And until next time, you guys take care. I'm out of here.